武汉市新型冠状病毒感染的肺炎疫情防控指挥部1月23号发布公告，23号10时起，武汉市城市公交、地铁、轮渡、长途客运暂停运营，机场、火车站离汉通道暂时关闭。公告全文如下：为全力做好新型冠状病毒感染的肺炎疫情防控工作，有效切断病毒传播途径，坚决遏制疫情蔓延势头，确保群众生命安全。
A modern metropolis, Wuhan is a huge community inhabited by 11 million people. Overnight, the streets are almost empty. On the one hand, it was a modern city, and on the other, it is like a deserted city. Everything was like a scene in a fiction movie. In the midst of the siege, with fear, patience, and hope, everyone hoped that the disaster would be over soon.
After the outbreak, there was no way for me to go back to my country. At first, I think the feeling was I wanted to go home because, being on lockdown for almost 2 months, or more than 2 months, you have the sense that you were alone and you want some company. You have friends, but of course the company of the family would be different. So you wanted to go home and be with your family and to share the experience. But then you realize, and I realized personally, that if I go home, it might put at risk my families and friends, and of course, in my country, the Philippines, the virus is also spreading very fast. So if I go home, then I might have been safe here, but if I go home, I might be infected. So I'd rather not send them.
With nearly 90 universities and more than 1 million college students, Wuhan has the largest number of university students in the world. Fortunately, by the time of the full outbreak, most of the local university students had already gone home for vacation. There are also a large number of foreign students who have to stay in Wuhan due to the epidemic. After the closure of Wuhan, many embassies began to organize evacuation of their citizens. Foreigners in the besieged city took chartered flights to leave Wuhan. However, there are also some foreigners who chose to stay in the city to tide over the difficulties.
Umumiy yashash joylari yapılandan so'ng men ve başka studentlar qo'rsala düşdük. Şu qo'rsala düşen vaqtimizda bir xili vaqtin geçmeyen duyuldu bize. Edil sapaqlarımız online görünüşünde geçildi. Sapaqları oqab, kitaplarımızı oqab, öýüşlerimizi vaqtında yerini yetirenligimiz sebäpli vaqtin ne edip geçendiginden bilmedik.
生活的情绪很乱，很恐惧，很怕，很多人都害怕，因为这个病毒突然传播，医院慢慢的都是病人，街上的老百姓都害怕，没有药也没有疫苗怎么办？但是，一看到全中国都团结起来，都往武汉运物资，部队的医疗部队也进去，我看到那个飞机就是部队一进去，我真的哭了。 当时我觉得这个让我感觉团结还是力量，而且很快就把这个事情肯定能控制下来。
Today is Sunday. Yang Lei Feng volunteer team leader Abu with some volunteers came to Shunlimen subway station. Huashi Yang Lei Feng is a non-profit volunteers association mainly composed of CCNU's international students from all over the world. Established in April 2012, the association has been providing volunteer services to the Chinese society, schools, hospitals, railway and subway stations, and so on.
HJ, those FHJ, they are here, up here. ABCE, they are down there. But usually when we are providing this service, at the train subway station, you usually see them.
我是 16年的时候呢，就是有跟华师洋雷锋有过那个联系，然后他们到车站来做志愿者，然后还有我们一起还去过那个月湖那边参加过爱国百湖的一些活动，每一年你们都会换届对吧？然后也会有新的华师洋雷锋再参与到这个队伍中来，就是然后不停的在给武汉进行一些志愿者服务，然后包括环保方面的，也包括一些地铁的那个客运服务这一块的，所以说的话，我们还是非常的感谢他们。然后在以后的工作中的话，也欢迎这个华师洋雷锋到我们地铁来进行服务。
I'm very happy to help others here, and this is not my first time. I already came before many times. You know, when I help to others, I feel happy inside. So I always participate in volunteering work in metro, and railway station, and other volunteering work.
It feels amazing because they would really come and ask. I mean, I had 2 experiences wherein 2 old ladies come and approach me, and they were really, it's like they're really clueless of where to go, and it feels good that I'm able to help them, and I saw them smile afterwards, so I think it's a good feeling that it gives to you.
Well, 中国の人はね、カレーを食べたことがないっていうことだからね、それの指導、監督のために来たからね。まあ、それが成功すればいいなと思ってぼちぼちやってきたわけ。
Shimada used to be an ordinary office worker. 10 years ago, at the invitation of a Chinese student, he came to Wuhan from Japan and opened a Japanese curry restaurant known as Top House. During his 10 years in Wuhan, he used his spare time to teach Japanese language free of charge to more than 2,000 people. He also provided subsidies to 3 poor primary schools. Shimada is known as the model of Sino-Japanese non-governmental exchanges.
これからもうずっと武漢にね、おりたいなと思ってますね。まあなんていうか、武漢の方がみんな親切で温かい感じがするからね、できるだけここにね、日本も嫌いじゃないんだけど、やはりこちらの方がなんかね、いろんな人が親しくね、お付き合いしてくれてね、心配してくれるからね、私もこちらで頑張りたいなと、ね、そんなに思ってます。
In Shimada's opinion, it is the warmth of the people that brought him to Wuhan. He found graciousness and warmth in the people of Wuhan.
そうね、私はやっぱり武将ね、武将がどうしても地元だし、それから若い人たちがたくさんいるからね、そういう人たちとこうニヤーってね、それから日本語でいろいろ話しかけてきたりするから、それがやっぱり一番嬉しくってね、それから緑もたくさんあるしね、まあ私が住んでるところ、それから店があるところを中心にね、別に完全に違和感がないわけ。日本におる時とね。それでさっきも話したように、みんなが割とあったかい気持ちで、それから素直な気持ちでね、接していただけるから、気持ちよく、やっぱりこの武将をね中心に島さんはいいなと思ってますね。
我在中国生活这么多年，我刚刚提到了20多年，我觉得中国给了我很多东西。作为在这儿生活的这么多外国人，我把这里当作第2个故乡，甚至我把它当作自己的国家。我有2个国家，一个巴勒斯坦，一个中国。所以武汉发生这么一个难过的时候，中国有一句话说患难见真情，就是你遇到困难的时候， 真正的朋友会出来。如果我这里不把他当做我家里人、我的亲人、我的朋友嘛，他们遇到困难的时候，我第一个跑吗？我觉得对不起他们，对不起自己，所以这是为什么我留了在武汉没有离开。
Wuhan people are very hard work, and they have a capacity to fight any pandemic disaster, and they are strong people.
The resilience of the Wuhan people as a collective, that they're able to overcome this particular phase in their life, and I think this is something that will be written down in history.
The people in China, they follow the rules. They follow the rules. Unbelievable. It's a very good. We need this behavior of the society in these difficult times, challenging times. The response of the Chinese people was amazing. That's why we had the opportunity to see face to face. When I had the opportunity to go outside, was the first. Actually, was in the beginning of the spring. And I never ever, I've been in many places, even in the jungle, in the Amazon, I'm in many countries. I never seen so beautiful, the nature. I saw the grass, not only tall and long, but the green color was clean. Every grass, every blade of grass was clean. Did you know the meaning of cleanness? No, it means no pollution. I never saw before, because we have cars, motorbikes or bikes, or even us humans, we have carried some kind of dust. It means, but I saw it and I took photos because it was shining like a diamond, like a gold. The leaves of the tree, I stopped it because it was completely clean.
阳光灿烂似火，大雪纷飞如歌，困在围城的我，静静地看着，就算被人冷落，闹市变成空壳，却是我爱的项目，无法割舍。第64次想念，想念，想念，米酒与热干，热干，热干面。第一次想看，想看，想看见人海里的音乐。第64次想念，想念，想念，米酒与